Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Confidence that you have from yourself no matter in what situation you are in. Yes, I was working in Walmart. Hell, I was working in the tire department changing people oil. You feel me? But who I was and how I walked around and the energy and the confidence that I had for myself didn't reflect that. No, is I still got the same reactions of people who treat us on the streets here. People still looked at me with that type of "you're different," because that's what I showed. That's why I don't know. Maybe because I never, cause I actually been through it and know like, dang, I wish somebody would tell me how they went down. Was supposed to be up here, and hey, you won at that time. I won like 5 chips. I'm over here. Can I take your order? What you want? The 30 or the high mileage? You want the high mileage, like just being real. And I have to be like, shoot, I had to fight my way back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
No, I feel you.
some people go on, I'd say that from a point of maybe because I know how discouraging it can be to be up and then go down. It's really worse to be up and get to a certain point and accomplish so much, and then technically be having to like, dang, you couldn't get nothing from it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think about all the hoopers I know overseas. Like, what I'm trying to think, man. Like, what happened to them like afterwards? And I want to say they not. Damn, not nothing like that. It's just like, it's definitely not that.
I know what you're trying to say though.
It's like,
But I
they
know what
got
you're saying
too much to show for.
That's my whole point.
If anything to show for.
If anything.
From all the people I could think of. And
Man, you've been in the game a long time, so you got to see a great, realistic view of people before and after. Even people who's been in the game for a while to people who've been there 1 or 2 years. Okay, but people who've been in the game a while, it still is like, dang, you ain't really.
Yeah, man. So it's tough. I wouldn't say it's tough because like you got to realize also you finish at a young age. You finish at like most people finish in their 30s or
30.
even late,
30 be that
late
cutoff
20s.
number.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, I wouldn't say it's like a loss or anything. It's just to really maximize, you got to really come in the game with a plan and really emphasize that plan and get good deals as well. Don't just settle for them mediocre. If you could get in and get them Asian jobs or big time South America jobs, then hey, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah, like you said, you got to come in with a plan. Hey man, y'all got to stay tuned in. We be giving you a plan instead of just going overseas. I'm gonna just take whatever deal. You really got to have a plan for real. I know I did one video a couple years ago and it was just talking about the pipeline of like basketball, right? Like most people who leave Argentina normally goes here. And most people who like when they leveling up, like, okay, if you leave Argentina in the top league, you can have a better chance of going to, I think it's either Uruguay, Mexico, and Brazil. But you have a better chance of going to Brazil because the amount of players, it was like a stat of how many players go between Brazil and Argentina per season.
Yeah.
That's a pipeline. That's where most players, you know, if I go here, I can possibly go here.
Yeah.
So I was putting out that type of information because that's like part of understanding, okay, where does this country normally lead to next? Where am I trying to get to next? Or what's my goal? If I'm trying to get to Brazil, it's going to be tough just to come straight out and get to Brazil. What can I do to build my way up? What countries? I would go and I would shoot for Argentina second league. Because everybody who do good in second league, they normally go up to the first league. You go up to the first league, you do it there, you know it's a higher probability you're going to be able to go to Brazil after that. So that is right, coming with, have to have a plan and you're coming into this game. Can't just be, finna take the first ever job, I'm going to do this and that. You got to have a plan for when you're about to, like, how much money you want to make per year for how long. That is something I wish I would have known. How long you planning on make this money before you know you have to make a change? You're in South America and you making $2,500 for 4 years, you're like, you know what? I know I can get that here. Let me go try Middle East. Let me go try Asia. Let me go try Australia. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
So you summing up your time here in Uruguay, you was explaining it in basketball terms.
Basketball term, that's difficult for me, cause it wasn't too much excitement or happiness. Well, I had a lot of happiness, man. I'm always up and positive, but I can't think of it in basketball terms. But man, just shout out to all my teammates, bro. I just learned to just keep reinventing yourself, because that's what it's gonna take if you in like a lower or lesser situation, like whether you in basketball or just in life. Like when you're at rock bottom, if you keep going with the same energy, same mentality at the situation, like hoping it's gonna change. Shout out to Coach Broad now. You say hope is not a good strategy,
son.
So
it's not a good strategy.
You gotta really change your mindset every single game and adapt to the situation, and that's the only way to survive. So shout out to my teammates, because they ain't quit.
They did not quit.
They ain't quit. And they, we had our times where, people were frustrated, but I salute them for being resilient and showing up, being professionals. We, always got a good relationship with my teammates. So, and shout out to the coaches that was here, I can't even remember.
What do you think?
Well, shout out to the coaches.
Oh my God.
Shout out to the coaches.
What do you think?
Nacho and Coach Q. Q and Nacho.
What do you think about like the situation sometimes, like when you realize like I'm never gonna probably see these people again, What do you think about like that whole dynamic of just I'm only gonna be with these people for?
It's sad, bro. It made me appreciate life. Like right now, I'm anxious right now. Like, damn, bro, I don't know when the hell I'm gonna see your ass again. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So that's why I be doing the crazy shit that I be doing, cause like, bro, this shit goes so fast, and you really gotta appreciate it. That's why I really appreciate all the talks we had. Just chilling, vibing. Like, I was literally in the moment thinking like, this is a moment. Like,
this is it.
When it's all said and done, you're gonna look back at these moments right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had a hell of a time, bro. In my opinion, bro, I did a great job. Good job, motherfucking Big Dudes. Good job, Big Dudes. It was difficult living in Montevideo. I love Montevideo, but playing professional basketball here, it's like The Shining.
The Shining.
We call it The Shining. Montevideo, I love you.
This is The Shining.
But playing professional basketball here, ooh. So I'm glad I got out without them ghosts getting me or nothing like that.
I don't think, you know what, I'm gonna say, I don't think, I'm not gonna disrespect the audience, whoever listens to it, but I don't think they don't know what The Shining is.
They know what The Shining is. It's a classic movie.
We gotta realize, but we're really in a different era right now. There is a generation underneath it who do not know what The Shining is.
Gen Z, do y'all know what The Shining is?
They do not know what The Shining is.
You guys know what The Shining is. Come on, man.
That was our era.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even see that till a couple years ago. But
Word?
I don't like haunted movies. And
the original one or the second one?
The original. I heard the second one was good too, though.
And that came out when I was like 13, 14, bro.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like, oh wow, this is the newer version. But the original one still is a classic. The original one still,
that's the one I saw.
The original one is still better than the first one because it is the original one, and it's like it's
trippy, bro. I couldn't believe they made a movie for that time period.
People making movies back then was like they wasn't scared to like be canceled.
Guess who made that movie? Stanley Kubrick.
Word.
That nigga's the greatest, bro.
Yeah, he might be the greatest for real.
He's the greatest, bro.
He might be the greatest.
All his movies are amazing, bro. Like beyond crazy good, bro.
That is an amazing movie.
It's amazing.
No matter how old it is, that is an amazing movie. But explain to The Shining why this is the significance.
So Montevideo is a beautiful city. It's a coastal city. You got a thing called Rambla. It's like, 22 kilometers long? I don't know how many feet, miles that is, but it's pretty long, pause. And, you know, people here, they mind their business. They don't really say much. Everything's cool. And that's how it is with The Shining. You know what I'm saying? Loving family. They in the car. Ha, love you, Dad. Love you,
It
Mom.
looks immaculate.
They
pulling up.
The beautiful mountain ranges. Wow, this is a beautiful hotel. Same with Montevideo. This is a beautiful city.
Beautiful.
Okay, cool. Get in. All right. Sorry to spoil the movie, all Gen Zers. This is the movie. Sorry, you don't want to see spoilers. Fast forward like 5 minutes, then we'll get back to it. But anyway, they pull up. Hey, all right, let's check in. All right, cool. Then, you know, first night they there, nothing really much happened. Same with Montevideo. Your first couple weeks.
It was amazing.
First 3 weeks, all right, cool. Right, great. Then all of a sudden, you know, they show you around the hotel. Hey, some strange things. Hey, what the? I ain't gonna spoil it for everybody, but it's, as you watch the movie, crazy things go on. And it's like,
at first you just like, it's too nice here for something like this to be happening. It's too nice, it ain't nothing. But after a while, weird things just keep starting to happen.
yes. That's what basically happens when you play professional. Like I say, I love Montevideo. Big heart for Montevideo. But when you play professional basketball here, that's what happens. It just gets loopier and crazier and weirder and stranger to the point where you're like, where am I?
So why am I here? You're going to start crashing out. I'm sorry.
I'm going to say this. Sorry again. Spoiler alert. It goes from, hi, I'm happy to be here at the hotel, to the little kid trying to escape the room. The dad in there. Here's Johnny. Like,
His dad trying to murder him. That's what he's talking about. It goes from that.
That's exactly. Come on. That's the type of craziness that happened. This is that extreme. That's why I'm leaving. See ya.
That's why it's that extreme. So if you could just picture, you got to watch the movie first, the original one. And then understand the little trippy things that are happening. That's just like, hey, I feel like my coach might be tripping. All of a sudden, my teammates not rocking with me no more. Dang, now I'm getting paid late. What's going on? You know what? And all of a sudden, just have a mental breakdown. I had a mental breakdown in the middle of the season. I had shingles pop out all over my face. I got black marks because just out of nowhere, I just had a mental breakdown. After everything was going great, my team was in first place. I just went home for Christmas. Everything is just great. It's always when everything seems to be just going, that's how the movie, everything was just going great. Oh, wow. He found the bar. He ain't drunk in a while. I give him a drink. He meets some, oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden like that. Mental breakdown. Mental breakdown.
You know what's so crazy? In the movie, it's so... If you really did a list of like... If you went on ChatGPT and be like, list all the crazy things that happened in The Shining. It's going to be a long list, bro. Crazy stuff that happened to you this year. It's going to be a long... Since 2026, you have a long list of crazy things that have happened for you for basketball-wise. And I'm like, geez Louise, bro. Yeah. For me... It was just basketball-wise, it's just like a lot of losing. And, you know, for me, it was difficult as well because I'm not in a great situation living-wise. Like,
tell them about your living situation.
They have us living in the gym. And, like I was telling Arnold the other day, I'm a big fan of Chad Johnson. And I remember him back in the day, he said he lived in the Bengals Stadium for like 2 or 3 years or whatever.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
And I was like, damn. That's a cool concept. That's a good idea. I would love to do that because I love hooping. I love working on my craft and all that stuff. But be careful what you ask for, or be more specific what you ask for. Ask for what you want, but be super specific because I didn't say I just prayed and hoped for this, but I was like, you know, that would be cool to do. I wonder what that experience be like. Now, I just put that in the air like 13, 14, whenever I seen Chad Johnson say that. It's just floating.
You put it out there.
I don't know what made attract me to that, but I signed a contract, and now I'm living in the gym, right? Okay, cool. I'm a content creator. That's good. Easy access. When nobody's on the court, I can go make videos. But guess what? They're always on the court. from sun up to sundown. I hear basketballs in my ears right now, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the setup. You walk in the gym, the first floor is a basketball court, basketball stadium, whatever. You got the, court, the bleachers, everything. They got downstairs, they got a gym, they got locker rooms, and they got showers. Upstairs, where I live, is a boxing gym and 2 rooms where they put the Americans. You might as well call it a dungeon chamber, because all you're going to hear from 6:15, this is how it starts. This is the schedule, ladies and gentlemen. 6:15, I wake up because I'm a morning person and I'm insane. Then I hear, it's the garbage truck. All right, rattling the whole.
The garbage thing is right there by your window.
They loud as hell. 6:45, don't miss. And ladies and gentlemen, I live right outside the dumpster, so I hear every noise.
Oh,
long story short, the dumpster man. All right, so 6:45, I'm up. 7:15, 7 o'clock, I hear the gate from outside.
That's exactly how it sounds too.
Now it's the boxing coach. He got to get ready for his boxing lessons. I can't even sleep in if I wanted to. I just hear him coming up.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.